Now that we looked at some of the major issues concerning researchers and parents, I'd like to explain exactly why they're wrong. According to news.cnet.com, the executive director of the International Game Developers Association says that mature video games actually account for less than 15% of the games sold in the world today. In addition to that, the Department of Justice, on their website ojjdp.ncjrs.gov, actually show on their graph that juvenile crimes are at their lowest in nearly 30 years. Now, if we have more violent games available than ever before, and they account for so little of a percentage of games, and violent crimes are decreasing, these statistics clearly show that society is not becoming more aggressive. Addiction does happen, but we can't blame the game for the addiction, any more than we would blame someone for getting in their car drunk, driving and hitting someone. When they do, we don't say the car was at fault, we say the person was at fault for their lack of control. It's the same thing with the game. A person has to have control of their own actions. We can't blame the game. Now, time management is also an issue, but most parents set boundaries. If you actually set the boundaries and enforce them, which is where most people fall short, then time management is not an issue. You'll make sure that kids get their homework done. You'll make sure that they get to bed on time, while still allowing them to play video games and play with their friends. Now, we've gone over a few of the benefits of video games so far. Improved motor development, enhanced cognitive abilities, and the various psychological benefits, which I consider 3 of the most important. We've also gone over the major issues, which are that they lead to altered behavior, addiction, and time management issues. According to Craig A. Anderson on the www.apa.org site, which is the American Psychological Association, a renowned psychologist and perhaps the strongest opponent of video games in the world, who has actually gone to Congress and testified. Even he claims that media violence is only one of many factors that contribute to societal violence, and it is certainly not the most important one. With statistics like these, you can see that while there are drawbacks, it has been largely overblown by the media to protect their own interests. They don't want people thinking that the TV is actually worse than what you're going to get off a video game. So how can society reject video games so easily? There are so many more benefits to playing that affects everyone, rather than the drawbacks that affect such a small percentage of people. As a long-time gamer and a top student once tested with an IQ of 132, I'm here to tell you that games are not evil. If they were, I'd be a lot worse off than I am now. So the next time your child asks to play, make sure they have their homework done, and then go play with them. Thank you for your time, and good luck beating them. All right, is there any questions?
Are there any medical drawbacks to some of the games?
Yes, there are. Depending on the game you're playing, if they have a lot of fast, what would you call it? The switching back and forth of lights, things like that, they can actually cause seizures. But almost every game nowadays says that in its disclaimer. When you load the game up, it'll say it's on its box, lets you know, and it's only for people that are usually prone to seizure already. Other than that, not typically, no. Any other questions?
If someone wanted to find out more about how they're going to regulate games and everything, how would you go about it? Is there a spot where you can...
Not that I'm aware of.
No?
You could check with pretty much just keep track of the news. Usually anything to do with video games makes headlines pretty fast because it's such an important thing to so many people. And basically anything and everything that's ever come about, they've posted it on something like MSN. You could also go to like CNET and things like that and keep track of them. Most video game blogs nowadays Because of the bloggers having such a heavy interest in video games, they'll let you know. But I don't know of any one specific spot that will let you keep up with it. Anything else?
These school shootings and the violent crimes, you think that people have some underlying psychological issues that the video games didn't cause that?
Do I think there's psychological problems with people that are already committing crimes before they play? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Typically, yes. The media focuses on the fact that they are playing the games, but they don't consider that majority of these people have been shown to have a violent tendency before they ever started playing video games, or that video games are not even what they have become most addicted to. Yes, they're playing them, but they're spending more time doing other things. Some of them are already, because of home life, having an issue on their own, and they're being bullied in school. Playing video games is not going to have anything to do with being bullied in school. So, yeah, there has to be a lot more wrong than just the fact that they're playing video games. So if they're committing the crimes, then video games are a minor issue in that. Okay, I think that does it.